أعوذ بالله السميع العليم من الشيطان اللعين الرجيم بفضل الله بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد وعجل فرجهم والعن أعداءهم. قال الله العظيم في كتابه الكريم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم وجعلنا منهم أئمة يهدون بأمرنا لما صبروا وكانوا بآياتنا يوقنون. صدق الله العلي العظيم. The hardest thing for a brave man and a strong man and a strong warrior is to be asked to enter a peace agreement, because he was made to enter the battlefield. And whether the army of the enemy is only 1 person or 1,000 person or 1 million person, he won't be actually afraid of that. As we read in one of the commander of the faithful's narration, that he states, لو تظاهرت علي العرب لما وليت منهم فرارا. If all Arabs in Arab Peninsula come to fight against me, I won't escape the battlefield. Why? Because he's strong. He's strong in his heart. He's brave. A brave man won't escape the battlefield, no matter what happens. As for Imam Hasan, salamullahi alayhi, who we are commemorating his birthday, salamullahi alayhi, the prime grandson of Rasulullah, who was one of the main reasons for Imam Ali alayhi salam to win the Battle of Jamal, because Imam al-Hasan stabbed that camel in a way that the whole army collapsed. And suddenly, after Imam Ali alayhi salam passed away, Imam al-Hasan saw himself standing against Muawiyah ibn Abi Sufyan. And Muawiyah did not want to enter a war with Imam al-Hasan for several reasons. The first one is that Imam al-Hasan was the grandson of Rasulullah. It was very hard for Muawiyah to fight against the grandson of Rasulullah. It was hard for him to convince his nation to take a mandate from them to fight Al-Imam Al-Hasan Al-Mujtaba. And the second reason was that Muawiyah was scared, really scared of facing Imam Al-Hasan Al-Mujtaba, because he knew that Imam Al-Hasan is not an easy guy. It wasn't an easy battle to win with Imam al-Hasan, the wise, the strong, the brave, with his progeny and with his companions. And that's why he tricked some of Imam al-Hasan's army by spreading a rumor saying that Imam al-Hasan wants to enter a peace agreement with Muawiyah. Imam al-Hasan did not want that, because he was the one who said that I wish I can fight Muawiyah until the day of judgment. In other words, how actually Muawiyah is away from the right path, that he won't be corrected even up to the end of the dunya. When Muawiyah tricked some of Imam al-Hasan's companions, tricked them and seduced them by money, by promising to give them some states, by spreading the rumor of, as we said, that Imam al-Hasan wants to enter a peace agreement, and Imam al-Hasan alayhi salam saw himself alone with some of his sincere companions and his progeny. Imam al-Hasan accepted the peace agreement under his conditions. And usually scholars and writers come to defend the stance of Imam al-Hasan al-Mujtaba, and that's correct. Because he gave the immunity to his progeny and his companions, full immunity from being killed or martyred by the army of Muawiyah. Okay, but what Imam al-Hasan gained above that? He gave the immunity to his family and his sincere companion to spread the true Islam. Not even in the Arab Peninsula, but also in Damascus itself. When Muawiyah saw himself that he was the one who was tricked by Imam al-Hasan alayhi salam, when he saw himself that Imam al-Hasan gained the immunity for his progeny and for his companions to spread true Islam in all cities without being able to come to fight Imam al-Hasan in a war on battlefield, because he lost the actually acceptance of the nation to enter war against Imam al-Hasan, because Imam al-Hasan accepted Muawiyah's offer to enter a peace agreement. And that's why when Muawiyah realized that Imam al-Hasan actually has won the battle politically, he tore apart the peace agreement with Imam al-Hasan. He was so angry that he tore apart the peace agreement with Imam al-Hasan in front of everyone. But that wasn't enough, because it was impossible for him to enter a war against Imam al-Hasan after he signed the peace agreement. So not only Imam al-Hasan gained the immunity for his progeny and his companions by accepting the offer of entering the peace with Muawiyah, but also Imam al-Hasan alayhi salam gave the immunity to his progeny and companions to spread Islam without being killed and bothered. And it was then when Imam al-Hasan alayhi salam started to actually guide people, to raise people, to be the companions of his brother al-Imam Sayyid al-Shuhada Abi Abdullah al-Husayn. فسلام عليك يا أبا محمد الحسن من الله ومن الأنبياء والملائكة ورحمة الله وبركاته. Thank you. والسلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.